Hi, Organized Jill. How are you doing today?
Hey Jen, how are you?
I'm doing good. Nice weekend. Good to see you. So today we're going to talk about your organization skills and how it ties into potentially someone who might be looking to buy or sell or just prepare to buy or
Mhm.
sell or just get a little bit more organized for the actual process.
Mhm.
So what do you think is important in regards to organization for people who are getting ready to sell a home?
Sure. One of the main things that we do with people who are getting ready to sell their home is declutter. Get rid of things they're not using. If it's been sitting in a closet for 5 years, you don't need to bring it with you to your new life. And also, it's important to get the house looking good for listing, for showing. So that way it'll be ready for market. So your closets will look great. So your cabinets will look great. So everything will just be on point for when you're
I
for
definitely
when
agree with that. I think it definitely makes a big difference for, the actual showing of the home, that everything looks like it has its place and that everything looks, and buyers can actually move around a little bit more freely too if things are actually
Mhm.
organized and picked up and put in the right spot. So
Right.
excellent point. And you have a checklist for this if someone wanted to get started on that process?
I do. So that way, it goes room by room and kind of takes you into the closets, and it really makes you kind of think about your space because if you buyers will open every door and every
They
closet and
really will.
every cabinet, and they want to see how much space they have. So
Yeah, absolutely
yeah.
true. And I think this is important for buyers too. Even if you're not selling a home, but you're preparing for a move, I think it's
Mhm.
really important that you just, start off with a fresh new start and also just remember that everything has its place for a reason so that you can find things easier. What does that process look like for you when you're helping somebody that might just be looking to buy a house?
So when people are looking to buy a house, we usually have like a pre video chat, kind of like we're doing now, and have them
Awesome.
take us around. I'm sorry. Oh, what?
It's totally awesome.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so like we'll have them show us around their current house, and we give recommendations on how to get, like what they want to bring with them to their new house, and that way, when they get there, the things that we're unpacking and putting away are really the things that they like, and things and furniture that'll fit. We kind of give them helpful suggestions on, if your new space is a little bit different size than your current space, is that really going to fit? Do you want to keep this? What are the important things that you want to pay the movers to move for you? So
Yeah,
yeah.
excellent point. Because sometimes people are moving, like first time home buyers could be moving out of an apartment, but they could also be moving out of their parents' home, for example. So, two totally different situations. And I think it's important that a professional like you can come in and, just get them off to a good start. So I think that's awesome.
Mhm.
What about
Yeah.
the actual packing, labeling, moving
Sure.
process? How do you
Yeah.
play a part
So
in that?
sure, absolutely. We go into the buyer or the seller's homes, and we really go through each space with them, and evaluate everything. So it's kind of like getting your whole home decluttered, organized, packed all at the same time. And we label everything. And if we know where they're going, we can say this is going to go in so and so's bedroom, or this is for the new living room, or for the new den. So
Yeah, I definitely feel like in general, just starting off with organization
mhm.
before a move is definitely going to set you up for success. And then,
Ab-
once you get into your new place, you're starting off already organized as opposed to just
mhm.
letting things go for weeks or months and then looking
Yeah.
at this stack of boxes and go, like, where does everything go? Like somebody like you can really get that process, up
Mhm.
and running for
And
somebody.
moving is stressful enough as it is. It's like one of the biggest decisions people make in their lives. It's a huge financial commitment that they're making. And, to take this one stress off of them and to take care of the packing for them, to help them really process, like their things in their home, that's a big part of what we do.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, one of the things that I do when I'm getting ready to go help somebody buy or sell is I give them a moving
mm,
checklist, but part of the moving checklist is the home prep and the organization part. So I think that, someone like you definitely takes it a step further to really dive
mm,
into that organization piece and make sure that everything is right on point.
yeah, yeah,
Awesome.
exactly. Definitely highlighting, don't bring things that you don't use or like or need into your next chapter.
So, what are some of the helpful rule of thumbs that an organization person would give somebody? Are there like the top three tips, or like, just something that you say to everybody in general? Where would you start if you were just
Um,
curious?
Definitely decluttering. Decluttering is key. Decluttering is key. Making the house look good. Just
If you haven't used it in the
try not
last
to.
3 months,
Yeah, yeah. Especially like
yeah.
clothes and throwing out expired food. It's like, why are you packing your expired food? You haven't eaten it in 6 years, you don't need to pack it and bring it to your new pantry.
Right.
Like let's pack the new pantry with fresh food. So.
And how about you personally? What are some of your best practices that you personally do as an organization professional to keep yourself in check?
I keep up with it on a regular basis. I'm constantly going through my closet about once a season, and my pantry too. I go through everything and try to keep everything fresh. And I mean, I really stay on it, because otherwise, it can creep up on you.
I think that's really, really true. I try to go through my pantry and my closets, I don't know, at least every other month or so. It's probably not often enough, but it's a valuable service. And if anyone out there has questions about where to get started in regards to moving, checklists, organization, labeling boxes, packing, getting ready to sell, getting ready to buy, I think Jill is a great person to set you off on the right track for sure.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we can definitely help anybody who's looking to buy or sell, get ready for their move, be prepared, have everything decluttered and packed, or when you're moving in, get you all unpacked and settled. So.
And by the way, you don't actually have to be moving to get Jill's help on organization. I'm sure she can help you with your closet, your pantry, and probably your whole darn house.
Yes.
Organize.
If it needs to be organized, we can organize it. Yes.
Totally awesome. Anything else you want to say to the group?
Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, good to see you again. I look forward to doing this again maybe sometime in the future.
That sounds good.
Awesome. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Thanks.